We're here again for a new mission. Mission 4. It looks like most of the upcoming missions literally only have the one objective on the achievement side. Like, finish the mission the way it tells you to do it. But I'll check on each load zone which it is. So we're on Attack Impenetrable Fort Shemmerzen, the Siegfried Forest.
This is the latest reconnaissance from the Siegfried Line. Now that Montgomery's attempt at a shortcut has failed, we're going to have to get through Germany the hard way. This is the Moselle River near Metz, and this is Fort Schmerzen, which is proving to be one tough nut to crack. Thick concrete walls, artillery, machine gun emplacements, dragon's teeth. It's a briar patch of German defenses. And what you see in the recon is only the tip of the iceberg. These forts go incredibly deep, sometimes 4 or 5 levels down into the earth. They're completely self-sustaining. They have their own command and control centers, radio rooms, supply bays, dormitories, and kitchens. Jerry can stay down there for weeks, even months at a time. And of all these fortifications, Schmerzen is the biggest of the lot. While we've been able to knock out some of the smaller forts, Schmerzen has remained impenetrable. They keep pouring resources of men and equipment into it, even though it doesn't make much tactical sense now that we can effectively flank the position. Unless, that is, something sinister is going on down there that we don't know about. And that is what is scaring us. I'll be honest with you, son. You're not the first agent we've tried to send in there. But it's imperative that we find out what the Germans are up to, so that's why I've personally assigned you this mission. The Nazis are hiding something deep inside Fort Schmerzen, and my gut tells me it's something bad.
Alrighty. The Siegfried Forest. About a week later than last. Simple de le revoir, mon pote. It's good to see you again, my friend. It's been a few months since we last spoke. I've been away on some missions of my own, but now it's time to get, as you Americans say, down to business. Fort Schmerzen is going to be one very tough assignment. I should know. I once worked there. First things first, Schmerzen is bordered on all sides by a thick forest filled with wild animals and booby traps. The soldiers who work there never wander from the main roads. You'd best do the same. All of Schmerzen's entry points are fortified against a major frontal assault, so the razor wire and multiple gun emplacements are more than a match for even you, mon ami. Fortunately, some of the bunkers have secret hatches that lead directly into the fort. An old friend of mine will leave a crowbar for you outside of one of the gates. Use it to pry the hatch open. Finally, something odd showed up on the recon photo. What appeared to be a Stuka dive bomber has parked out in the middle of the forest. It was probably just a smudge on the lens, but check it out anyway. And as far as I know, the Stuka is my objective for the achievement. Destroy the Stuka dive bomber and gain access to the sub-level of the fort. Stuka bomber in the middle of the forest. Okay, got a rifle, got a shotgun, and a machine gun. Oh, it's my normal rifle. Nice. So it said stick to the main path, but I don't think the main path is gonna allow me to get to the Stuka. You little bitch. Okay, here's a gate. Don't need to worry too much about that. The guards in the side areas? No. There's a trap there. And the guard here. Probably another one here, right? What is this? Nothing of interest. So that's the main road. This is an offshoot. You said don't go down, but I need to. Headgear was never that strong, man. Can't give me that bullshit. How do I know which way is the right way? Could stick to the main path. This for sure ain't the main path. Okay, that floor looks different, so it's probably a trap, right? But I feel like this is the main path and I went the wrong way already. I would go back, but let's go forward enough to merit turning around. Like if I find the crowbar, then I know to turn around. A foxhole. This doesn't lead into base, right? Oh, there's the sweeper. dead. Nice dead. If it isn't gas, that kills you. Achievement, don't even know what that is. First to activate, what if I want to go around first? Have a go on the gun. Well, I did the achievement objectives, and this is the main way, so the other direction must have just been like items. Ow. Will they not get all? I must get behind them. I'm back at the start now, aren't I? Okay, I'm not going to make you walk through all that. Right, we're back at the crossroads before the foxhole. Checking the right side this time just to see if there's anything of interest. The answer is there is. There's any items. I checked the alternate other way as well, back at the start of the level, and it was just a dead end with a machine gun on it. Jump. There we go. So we have to look for a way from here to get behind those machine guns. My guess is this way. Otherwise, what the fuck is the point of this area? You can jump up the gap, bitch. Oh, this is the better way to get to the Suka. Yeah, you see me. I got you. I understand. Ow. Guy dead? Guy dead. Yeah, destroyed. There's a medkit there. Let me through. Those grenades. So now we know better to go that way. So we're gonna go back through the hole, go behind. Because then I won't have the machine guns firing directly at me at the very least. So was a hole there? Yeah. Okay, don't go that way. There's a machine gun on that area too. Do I have an angle from here? Is this why I'm here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's definitely any way to do it. So I'm gonna go to the other one head on. There's no way. Okay, I got us back to just after they destroyed the plane. The area is clear up until where we died through this hole here. Got a little bit more health this time, I think. Just in general. And I'm gonna go to the left rather than the right. I'm sure that's a fucking power gun on it there. But I guess you get an angle on that guy? Nobody want to push me while I'm in here? Okay. Maybe I have to fall back in a second. Okay, this looks like a take your time approach on belly. Deal to the window. Yep, there's the gun. Let me fucking go on the thing. Motherfucker, I don't understand. The polygons just make you clip so you don't actually move anywhere. Alright, we're back again after this outpost bit. And I guess I'll take my time slightly more to try and find an alternate way. To be honest, it looks like you could you just avoid the sight line, but it doesn't really work. Might have killed that guy. There was only this close one that I need to deal with. Okay. Kind of like, can I push you around the corner or something? Doubt it. He's dead? What the fuck that happened? Did I seriously actually shoot through the fucking wall at him? I mean, I guess I did. I feel like I was gonna be able to find a crowbar somewhere. Yeah, door is locked. Need to find a crowbar. Now the brief said it was near a gate. There could be the one direction where there was 2 guards posted up on guns still. Funny thing is, they've killed me more times than that one I just cleared. I don't see him. He's there. You can like strafe the corner, but this one you can't really. An invisible wall. I got the crowbar. I got a hill, so now there's going to be a shit ton of people here, so that's the reason you get the gun, right? No? Okay. I find the grenades are kind of useless. They're really situational. They give you a good amount of them too. Yeah, open hatch or enter the fort. No objective added. Find entrance to sub-level 1. Can I shoot from this? No. Yes? Kind of? Where the fuck did you come from? I feel like I need to rush up and then crouch behind the wall. I'll shoot through the seam in the gap if you like. You're gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna do it from the tree line, I guess. Another one? No. Just a hidey hole. Kill him. Sub-level 1 found. use our own guns against them as usual. Very nice. Am I meant to be doing something? I don't think so. I don't see anything to shoot at. Nothing to blow up. This must be the way down. Penetrating the impenetrable. Achievement unlock. Looks like the mission parts are getting longer as well. So even though I cut out a good amount of the backtracking, it's still half an hour for one part. So I guess I'm going to have to space them out a little bit more. Maybe if I didn't die like 7 times backtracking all the way, we could have did it all in one. Right, well that is part 1 of mission 4 for Fort Schmerzen. There's only 3 parts in total, but the other 2 seem a bit more involved. So that's where we're going to leave it for now. Yes.